Stop right here, you plagiarists and kidnappers. Lolly's stern regality is amplified by her shout. In front of Wensa are Smokey, Lolly, and Bingo, who is still in his ice prison, and strapped to Smokey's motorcycle, and their allies. Wensa, give us back our uncle, Smokey shouted. Lolly said, yeah, what we said. You're stealing my boyfriend's brother, because you have none of your own. Oh, you wolfy wolf? Kia yelled, give me back my boyfriend, and her daughter said, let our father go. Too late, Wensa said. You don't know what you're talking about, you guys. Bingo, help. Raleigh said. Shut up, Wensa said. The confused crowd of fans are now whispering in even more confusion, and this is when Wensa decided to opt herself out. I am taking the show on the road, Wensa shouts. Upon she ran back to her helicopter, a German Shepherd pilot activates the helicopter, causing it to fly away. Don't worry guys, I'll steer the wheel, Debbie declares, knocking Smokey, Lolly, Kia, Hissy, Bingo, still in his ice prison, and strapped to Smokey's motorcycle, Flower, Rose, and Maya into the motorcycle, affirming to the allies that she can handle this. And then Debbie proceeds to recklessly steer in the direction of Wensa's, laughing maniacally with the wheel. Trajectory. Deb, thought you only had an engineering degree. Bingo screams in valid concern. Desperate times for desperate measures, Ice Pug. Debbie retorts while still rashly twisting and turning the wheel. The others are like, guys, this is not the appropriate time for your regular arguing. Send some of us to the top to tackle this wolf, Kia then resolutely says. Debbie obliges by ejecting Kia, Hissy, and Maya upwards onto the bike's platform to be on par with the flying chopper, with Wensa on top of it, who is dancing and singing the cringeworthy I Want It All. Bingo, still stuck in his ice capsule and strapped into the motorcycle, said Kia. Fight her off. Yes, Kia shouted as she jumped into her mesh suit and jumps onto the helicopter, with Hissy and Maya tailing behind. Hissy said, we're going upside down, and Kia said, you are not going upside down. Keep driving. Smokey said to Debbie, drive my motorcycle to that flying chopper. No, we got to stop this now, wolf dog. Just look at yourself, this isn't you. Debbie shouted as she continues to drive the motorcycle. At last, the Exo Kia made it to the chopper with Hissy and Maya, the latter hissing wildly, you're not getting away with this. Kia fires a laser at Wensa, who is also attacked by Hissy's claws and Maja's venomous bites, but Wensa is immune to the venom. However, Wensa is able to retaliate the resistance and dances her kicks, knocking Hissy off balance. Maya gets hurled at Kia due to Wensa's twirling legs. The three barely dangle onto the platform. As the femme fatale wolf is speeding ahead of them, Lolly and Smokey have every right to be upset with Kia, Hissy, and Maya the cat-eared snake being punted as Debbie retracts the three back into the motorcycle. Animal cruelty is surely getting onto the wolf's crime list. Lolly grunts in anger. Well, if this femme fatale wolf got to confront you, and your mommy so much, Debbie continues her illegal driving. Gotta send you to the death match. Mama Debbie proceeds to push a button labeled eject for Smokey and Lolly. Smokey immediately protests. Debbie, when have you installed an ejection button in the CR? This is my bike we are talking about. Debbie giggles. Lolly created this motorcycle for you to drive with her, and added this nice little button during the process. Hey, you are getting yourself to jail if you are demonstrating more illegal driving. Smokey is even more exasperated with Debbie now. Mama Deb instantly retorts. Then do you want to rescue your uncle, or not, sucker? And then Smokey and Lolly activate their helmets, and get ejected straight at the trajectory of that flying chopper ahead. The two shouting in horror. This is just too analogous to how she drove off course back then. Screeches. Smokey like a damsel as if he's going to die. I totally understand how you felt with Debbie's reckless driving now. Lolly yells in unison. Seriously, Debbie, get a driver's license after this ordeal. Smokey shouts, I got your fake driver's license. Does that count? Debbie replies from the motorcycle. Smokey rolls his eyes during midair. He's definitely forcing Debbie to get her driver's permit after this mission. Thankfully, Smokey's long bushy tail latches onto the platform of the luxury chopper, with Lolly using grabbing hooks, and grabbing onto the same platform in time. Same, but just as Smokey is going to bargain with Wensa further, the femme fatale wolf won't let him not be taunted, but Lolly flies off the helicopter due to the grabbing hooks being loose. Smokey gets a jolt of goosebumps down his spine. Oh, Smokey shouted, his paws scratching the helicopter so he can hang on for dear life. Wensa during her Fandango duet even have the spunk to almost step onto Smokey's paws. Fortunately, his arms have barely dodged her steps. Unfortunately, he's got his brain spinning in circles. It's like The nightmare of losing his family is rushing back to haunt him. All he can do is grit his teeth and withstand the cascades of taunting melodies. Ooh! Wensa is now prowling her way into my brain in her tacky leopard swimsuit. Smokey is beginning to groan, afraid of succumbing to the excruciatingly familiar Lizzo songs. Hey Smokey, remember, your uncle, hang in there, Lolly urges.